morning, welcome to another dumbbell circuit. We've got 6 new exercises this morning, still focusing on legs, arms and abs. Each of them are going to go for 50 seconds again and then have 10 seconds left. So grab your dumbbells. Okay, so first I'm going to do is a side squat. So squatting down and then coming in, lifting up that leg. Squatting to the other side, lifting up that leg. So we're lifting each leg up. I think that feels a little bit easier. Just squatting down and lifting one leg up. Okay, so nice and controlled, just holding your dumbbells out, just up your chest height. So first round, just to warm up, so you don't have to go down super deep, just squatting down, working those legs. And then as we lift up that leg to the side, it's working those inner thighs as well. That side abduction. That's it. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and coming down. Right, our next one's going to be our flies. So you're just going to bend over just a little bit. Okay, dumbbells out in front, and we're going to lift them up just to about shoulder height. Okay, so let's go 50 seconds again. So nice and controlled. Where I wish I grabbed the lighter dumbbells. I'm not super strong in my upper arm. Okay, so we've just got that slight bend over, so we've got that nice straight back. Slight bend in those knees. And then lifting up those dumbbells out to the side. Obviously, easier option, okay? Just don't lift up those dumbbells quite so high. Otherwise, if you want to make it harder, really lifting them up to at least shoulder height. That's it. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to come down onto the ground. We're going to do our ab one. So coming down onto the ground. Okay, so we're going to do our leg drops. So we're going to lift up that dumbbell up into the air. I'm just going to extend one leg out straight. Okay, focusing on that core. That dumbbell's held up or straight up above our head, and we're just alternating those legs. Okay, so again, it's only the first round. So easier option, just don't extend those legs quite so low and long to the ground. So go to a height that feels comfortable. We start feeling that back arch, okay? Don't want to let those legs drop too low. Otherwise, if it's feeling comfortable, lower those legs a little bit lower to the ground. That's it, focusing on that core. 5 seconds. And slowly coming up. Radio, back up onto our feet. We're going to go into, we're going to hold into a lunge position, so wherever feels comfortable. I'm just going to push up that dumbbell straight up and down. Okay, so just side on, going down. You can choose how low you want to go with that lunge. Okay, so focusing on those legs, holding that lunge hold, but also working those arms as well. Let's go 3 more. 2, 1, swap that leg over. 25 seconds on one leg, 25 seconds on the other leg. Standing up nice and tall. Again, only our first round, so we don't have to lunge down quite so low. Really squeezing that leg, pushing that dumbbell straight up and down. That's it. Rightio, so you can either hold 1 dumbbell or 2 dumbbells. We're going to do our tricep extension. So the dumbbells are going to go straight up. I'm just going to bend those elbows. Okay, bringing that dumbbell back behind. I'll just go down on my knees just so you can see. You still stay standing up, just so you can see my space is a little bit restricted. So trying to keep those elbows in nice and close as we push those dumbbells. I find it a bit easy just holding 1. Okay, but if you've got lighter dumbbells, you can hold on to the 2. So really squeezing those elbows in nice and close. Don't want to have chicken wings out to the side. Focusing on the backs of those arms. 10 seconds. 5, 4. That's it. Rightio, last one, we're back down on the ground. Okay, so we're going to do a plank drag. So we'll start on our knees, okay? So we're going to go dumbbell in one hand. We're just going to push it to the other side. Okay, we're just rolling it side to side. So focusing on holding that plank position, but we're also just really engaging that core so we can push that dumbbell either side. If that's too uncomfortable, okay, we can just get rid of the dumbbell and just hold into a plank position. Okay, if you're feeling super strong in the core, we can go up on our toes, okay, and move in that dumbbell side to side. That's it, 10 seconds. Rightio, that's it. So that's round 1 done. We're going to do 3 more rounds of that one. So you can either hold 1 dumbbell or 2. We're going back to that squat, squatting down, side lift. That's it, round number 2. So hopefully we should be feeling nice and warm. Should be able to squat down a little bit lower. Maybe lift up that leg a little bit higher. As we lift up that leg, try and keep that body nice and straight. So we don't want it rocking over to the side. Okay, we really want to focus on that inner thigh as we lift up that leg. That's it. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, back to those flies. So bending down a little bit, leaning over. I'm going to bring those dumbbells out to the side. 2, 1, and let's go. So really opening up that chest as we bring those dumbbells out to the side. Apologies for all my panting. I stupidly decided to go for a run before this. So apologies if you hear me panting. That's it. Remembering those options. So easier option, okay? Just don't lift up those dumbbells quite so high. Otherwise, if you want to make it harder, really lifting them up to that shoulder height. That's it. 10 seconds. Squeezing those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Righty go. Coming down onto the ground for those leg raises. Okay, dumbbell comes up in the air, legs up in the air, alternating those legs one at a time. So really focusing on the core here, trying to keep it nice and strong. Again, choosing that position with where you want to lower that leg down to the ground. So easier option. Okay, we don't have to lower that leg quite so low to the ground. Otherwise, if you want to make it harder, really extending that leg all the way to the ground, but don't let it touch. Really exhale through that mouth as we extend that leg long. 10 seconds. And coming up. Rightio, back to those legs. So that lunge hold with that arm push. So choosing one leg to come back. See if we can go down a little bit lower this time. Ooh, if you've got good balance. And pushing that dumbbell straight up and down. So if we look down towards that front foot, we should still be able to see those toes. Okay, we just want that back leg, the one that's going straight down. Okay, not that front one leaning over. One more, and swap it over to that other side, coming down, pushing that dumbbell straight up and down. So remember, easier option here, just don't come down quite so low. If you need to bring that leg in after a couple and shake it out, you can. That's it. 3, 2, 1. And coming in. Rightio, to those arms, so that tricep extension. So bring that dumbbell up, bending those elbows, keeping them in nice and close, and straight up. That's it. So I'll just show you again, stay standing, I'll just show you kneeling down. So keeping those elbows in nice and close, pushing that dumbbell straight up and down. Okay, we don't want those elbows coming wide. Again, so easier option. We don't have to lower that dumbbell down quite so low. Okay, we can stop and reset after a couple. Shake those arms out. Otherwise, really squeezing those elbows in nice and close. Focusing on the backs of those arms. That's it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And up. Last one. Focusing on that core, down into that plank position. Remembering on your knees or on your toes. Okay, we can choose to just hold the plank. Okay, without moving the dumbbells. Okay. You choose where you want to go. We can either move the dumbbells side to side with those knees. On those knees, sorry. Or if you're feeling up to it, we can come up onto those toes. Really engage in that core. Even if you want, if it's too much rolling, you can pick it up and move it to the other side. So you can choose just mixing it up. Finding the rolling a little bit more comfortable. 10 seconds. Really engage that core. Don't forget to breathe. Says me. I'm holding my breath. Rightio. 2 down, 2 to go. Back to the start. So back to that squat and that side lift. Okay, let's go. Round number 3. See if we can go down a little bit lower. Lifting up that leg to the side. That's it. Really pushing down with those heels. Making sure it's that butt that's going back. Again, similar to those lunges, we should be able to see those toes the entire time as we squat down. Try to keep that body up nice and tall as we lift those legs out to the side. Let's go, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and down. Rightio. Into those flies, bending down a little bit, shoulders down and back, chest up tall. Let's go, 50 seconds. Out to the side, opening up that chest, squeezing in between those shoulders. Making sure we're standing up nice and tall. Choosing those different options. Okay, so easier option. Just don't lift up those dumbbells quite so high. If we're also finding it too hard to go both arms, you can go one arm at a time. Okay, and alternate. Whatever feels more comfortable, you choose. These ones are very deceiving, I find. Let's go, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and down. Rightio, down onto the ground, down to those leg raises. So lying down that back, feet up in the air. Let's go, alternating those legs one at a time. Trying to keep those arms nice and straight, those shoulders down and back. Okay, again, if it's getting too much, just to straighten those legs, we can just do a toe tap. Okay, so you can just tap those feet down one at a time. Okay, just depending on how that back's feeling, how strong that core is. So there's a few different options. You take whichever one feels the most comfortable for you. That's it. 10 seconds. Ready to go back up into that lunge. So only holding one of those dumbbells, lunging back with one of those legs, sitting up nice and tall, and pushing up. So seeing if we can go a little bit lower in that lunge. Keeping that core tight, keeping those shoulders down and back, and pushing that dumbbell straight up and down. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and swap that leg over, and dumbbell in that other arm, lowering down. Let's go straight up and down. Really squeezing those legs, pushing that weight in that front foot. Keeping that body up nice and tall, not letting it rock side to side. Well done. Rightio. Back to those tricep extensions. So dumbbell up nice and tall, bending those elbows, keeping them in nice and close. Let's go, 50 seconds again. Trying to stand up nice and tall. Shoulders are down and back. Excuse me. So easier option, remembering, okay, don't have to lower that dumbbell down quite so low. If we need to stop and shake it out a little bit, we can. Otherwise, really focusing on squeezing those elbows. You've got 15 seconds left. Standing up nice and tall. Everyone's favorite tuck shop lady arms we're working on. 3, 2, 1, and down. Last one for this round. Down to that plank position. Okay, so either with or without the dumbbell, knees all on your toes. Engage that core. Let's go. So we can just hold that plank position if you want. If it's feeling too awkward with moving that dumbbell side to side, okay, we can be on those knees. Or if you're feeling up to it, coming up onto those toes, moving that dumbbell side to side. That's it, don't forget to breathe. 15 seconds. That's it, 3, 2, 1. Rightio, grab those 2 dumbbells, last round, 1 more to go. 3 down, 1 to go. Holding those dumbbells down in front, let's squat down, lifting up. See if we can go down a little bit lower for this last round. Lift up that leg a little bit higher. Nice and deep. That's it. Really lowering down, pushing that butt back. Squeezing that inner thigh as we lift that leg up to the side. 20 seconds. That's it, 10 seconds. Really lower down. 3, 2, 1, and down. Righto, number 2, those flies, bending those knees, shoulders down and back, back's nice and straight. Let's go, lifting up to the side, 50 seconds again. Then we get that 10 seconds rest. Might be starting to get a little bit fatigued. Okay, push through, squeezing those shoulders, lifting up and down. Remembering those options. So easier option, don't lift up those arms quite so high. Otherwise, if we can, for the last 15 seconds, really lifting up, squeezing those shoulder blades, pushing up through those arms. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. Radio, coming down onto the ground, into those leg raises, choosing those options again. This is our last round, bending those knees. Okay, arms straight up towards the sky. Okay, remembering the option as before. If those straight leg raises are too much, we can just tap those toes down on the ground. Just a light tap. We don't want to rest that foot. Just a nice light tap. Otherwise, if you can, straighten those legs. Choosing how low you want to lower them. Obviously, easier option. Don't have to go down quite so low. Otherwise, harder option. As low as you can, but not letting them rest and touch the ground. That's it. 5 seconds. And coming up. Last 3, one of each of those body parts. So holding on to one of those dumbbells, lunging back, lunging down, and pushing up. Let's go. See if we can go down a little bit lower into that lunge, bending that knee, and pushing straight up and down. So a bit of a whole body for this one. Really focusing on those legs, but we're engaging those arms as well. Engaging that core to keep us up nice and tall. Righto, swap that leg over. Bending down. Let's go, pushing up and down. Standing nice and tall, or bending nice and tall. Pushing that dumbbell straight up and down. So you can go down a little bit lower. Last 10 seconds. 2, 1. Radio. Last 2, last 100 seconds of work. Dumbbell up in the air, into those triceps. Squeezing those elbows in nice and close, and pushing up. Let's go, 50 seconds again. Same thing, we're keeping that core nice and tight. Squeezing those elbows. You've got 30 seconds left. Try not to let those elbows come out too wide. Really focusing on the backs of those arms. 20 seconds. See how low you can lower that dumbbell down. 10 seconds. Really squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Rightio, last one. Last 50 seconds of work. Into that plank, on our knees or on our toes, with or without the dumbbell. Let's go, moving that dumbbell side to side, engaging that core. Okay, remember if we need to, we can remove that dumbbell and just hold that plank position. Otherwise, if we can, coming up onto those toes, really engaging that core. That's it. Halfway, 25 left. Making sure we breathe. That's it, 10 seconds. Really engaging that core. Last little bit. And coming down. Rightio, while you're down on the ground, we'll just have a stretch. Okay, so bringing those arms forward, pushing that butt back, stretching out that lower back. Nice big breaths, inhale through our nose, exhale through our mouth. And slowly coming up, just coming onto your bottom. Okay, bending those knees, just popping one ankle on the other knee. Okay, so you can choose how far you want that leg to be away from your butt. Okay, obviously the closer you have it, the more it's going to really stretch out those glutes. Okay, so just go to a position that feels comfortable, really stretching out those legs and the backs of those legs and into that butt. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's turn that buzzer off. And swap those legs over, other ankle on that other knee. Choose where you want to shuffle that foot in, or how close you want to shuffle it into that butt. Sitting up nice and tall, feeling that squeeze. And slowly release. We'll just bring that arm across. Okay, so hopefully those arms should be a little bit sore after those flies. They're quite deceiving. They look easy, but after about the first 5, I regret the weight that I choose while I do them. And over the back, stretching out those triceps, again with those tricep extensions. And over to that other arm. And I'm just going to pop that right hand on that opposite knee, on that left knee, and just twist out to the side, looking out over that other shoulder, just stretching out that lower back. And slowly over to the other side, left hand on that right knee, right hand behind, looking over that right shoulder. And you're all done.